Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Come on in the room. Good morning. Good morning. Hey, everyone. Come on in. Let me know how you're doing. I'm doing a little bit better than last night. Good morning, Jenny. Good morning, Eileen. Well, yesterday, all day, really. Yeah, I had the worst migraine all day. All day. I was sentenced to my couch yesterday. I couldn't move. I couldn't go anywhere. I couldn't do anything. Good morning, Malcolm. Happy Friday, Miss Gloria. Still not 100%, but I'm way better than I was yesterday. It was so bad. Hello, my friend. How are you? I don't see your name. All I see is a dot. You got to give me a name so I can respond. I'm feeling a little better today. I'll say that. A little better. But yesterday was a killer. Oh my God. Hey, Dee. Good morning. Good morning, Jackie. How are you? Yesterday was really bad. I mean, into last night. I could not move. Like I was locked on the couch yesterday. Hey, yes. I'll make sure that I get some rest. I did rest yesterday. Like, rest. I had to. I couldn't move. I could not move at all. Just out of nowhere, this immense migraine just took my day over. You're a long-time watcher, but I don't see your name. I want to address you by name. Hey, Danny, good morning. How are you? Good morning, Danny. Good morning to you. Good morning, good morning, good morning. So I have to like adjust my position slowly. I can't do it too fast. And this light that I'm sitting in front of, if I had done that last night, I probably would have had a seizure because the light was affecting me. My nephew was playing with the flashlight and it kept going in my eyes. I'm like, no, we got to stop because I'm going to have a seizure if that light keeps flashing in my eyes. Hey, Emma, good morning. Good morning, Teeks. But I'm a little better today. I'll say that. It's not as bad as it was yesterday. And my mom gave me her home remedy. So I was smelling that thing, sniffing in a bottle. It's like a root, some type of root. I forget what it's called. But it's some type of root that she soaks in rubbing alcohol. And she just tells me to sniff it, like smell it. It's like smelling salt to like jolt your body. Yeah, so I did all of that. I did cold compress, hot compress, took pain medication. I was still sentenced to my couch. But thank God, I'm feeling better today. I am feeling better today. Good morning, everyone. Let me share this out as well. Let me share it out. Let's share it out. It is May 1st. Oh my goodness. Oh, a lot of birthdays this month. It's May 1st. It's May 1st. My mom, my dad, my stepdad, my daughter. A lot of birthdays this month. All right, let's share this out and then we'll get started. Let's share it out. Good morning, everyone. Hey, Laverne, how are you? Happy Friday to you. Happy Friday to you. All right, let me share this out and then we'll get started. Hey, Tara, good morning. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you. Thank you so much. All right, I'm going to share this and then we'll get started. Okay. Okie dokie. Reposted. All right, awesome. Great. Let's flip the page. Good morning, Life is Precious. So we did really good for April. For those of you who are doing your commitment calendar, stick to it because it works. It works. It does. I did so good for April. I'm so proud of myself. I am so proud of myself for my commitment and sticking to it, right? So let's see if we can repeat that for May. I don't think there's anything on there that I need. Good morning, Liz. How are you? I don't think there's anything on these sites, websites that I need. I hope they don't flag me for saying that. I hope not. Oh no, this is not working. Good morning, everyone. We'll get started shortly. Just share, double tap, share, share, share. Double tap for me. Just packing away my April commitment. Hey, Keith, how are you? I'm feeling a little better, Liz. I'm feeling a little better. The fact that I'm up and I can move around and I can get myself together, I think that is a major improvement because yesterday, tell you, and my daughter got me one of those headache pads, like you put it over your face, over your ears. So I had that thing on all day. Yep, I had that on. Doing better now that I seen your beautiful face. Thank you so much, my friend. Thank you. Thank you. Good morning, everyone. All right, love where the numbers are at. I'm doing okay. I'm not complaining. I'm doing better than I was yesterday. I'll say that. Hey, Coach NC, how are you? How are you doing? All right, let's get right into it. Let's do that. Good morning, SN. How are you? NYC Subway Rider, good morning. Whew, you just brought back memories. NYC Subway, my God. Traveled that subway for a little while. Not as long as a lot of people did, but yeah, stories. Thank you, Eileen. Thank you. But yes, NYC Subway. All right, let's get into it. Good morning again, everyone. Welcome to Are You a Christian Coach? That I am. We believe in Jesus Christ here. Yes, we do. I am. Great question. Great question. Welcome to the room. Welcome. So good morning again, everyone. Welcome. I'm Anika V. Brown, Master Life Coach and Mentor with a focus in productivity and mindset. Productivity and mindset. Welcome to my virtual space. Hit that follow button. Get connected. We're going places. We're doing amazing things this year with our lives. We gather here. We get our mindset together. We set our intentions. We go out and we execute. That's what we do. Okay? We go out and we execute. I'm live here Mondays through Fridays, 6:30 a.m. Eastern time. So hit that reminder, hit that follow button, set your reminders, set your alarms, and join us right here. Good morning, Brian. How are you? So here's what we like to do. We like to get started with our gratitude check-in. So what I want you to do is drop in the comments some things that you're absolutely grateful for today. What are you grateful for today? Go ahead and drop it in the comments. Does not have to be big and fancy, but what are you grateful for? Find something to be grateful for. Grateful for everything. Awesome. Grateful for life. I love it. I love it. I love it. We practice gratitude because it helps to keep us in a mindset of abundance. Grateful for peace of mind. Love that. Love that. Good morning, Queen E. How are you? How you doing? If you were looking for me last night, I was not feeling well. So that's why I wasn't live last night. Grateful for freedom. Absolutely. I love it. Good morning, King. Grateful for my mom. Awesome. I love it. Hey, Magno. Good morning to you. Welcome to the room. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to the room. So again, we practice gratitude. Hey, Chic, how are you? Grateful for open doors, not yet noticed. Ooh, that's a good one. That's a good one. I'm grateful for enough. Ooh, love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. These gratitude lists, I love them. Absolutely love it. Again, we practice gratitude here because it helps to keep us in a mindset of abundance. Grateful for my prayers, that my prayers are being answered by the Father. Amen to that. Amen to that. So again, we focus on things that we're grateful for. We're not sitting around and complaining about anything. No, we're not giving our energy to complaints. We're going to find things to be grateful for. All right. Awesome. Now, our theme as a community is executive living. We're focusing on operating our lives like a Fortune 500 company, and we are the executives over our company, our enterprise. Hey, Oral, I see you. Grateful for waking up. Awesome. I love it. We are the executive over our enterprise. Grateful for the power of words. Yes, yes, Danny, absolutely. Absolutely. Now, with that theme of executive living, we're walking through the year with two mantras. Two mantras. Mantra number one, I am an effective executive over my life. That's mantra number one. Type that in the comments. I am an effective executive over my life. Type that. I am an effective executive over my life. And mantra number two, I only exude executive energy. I'm focused, I'm disciplined, I'm organized. So mantra number two, I only exude executive energy. I'm focused, I'm disciplined, I'm organized. I'm focused because I won't allow every shiny thing to pull me off course. I'm disciplined. I will not allow my emotions to control my day. No, I'm going to get up and do the thing that I have to do. I'm organized. I'm not here, there, and everywhere and in everything. And no, only doing what is necessary to get me to where I'm trying to go. So again, the two mantras that we're walking through the year with, mantra number one, I am an effective executive over my life. And mantra number two, I only exude executive energy. I'm focused, I'm disciplined, I'm organized. All right, awesome. So those are the two mantras that we're walking through the year with. Good morning, Mental. How are you? Let's get right into prayer. We're going to pray the 23rd Psalm, and then we will move into our affirmations. All right, great. Let's pray. I'm going to pray for all of us, and you're going to type in the comments, amen, says that you agree with the prayer. All right, here we go. The Lord is our shepherd, we shall not want. He makes us to lie down in green pastures. He leads us beside still waters. He restores our souls. He leads us in a path of righteousness for his name's sake. Yea, though we walk through the valley of the shadow of death, we will fear no evil. For thou art with us. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort us. Thou preparest a table before us in the presence of our enemies. Thou anointest our heads with oil. Our cups run over. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow us all the days of our lives, and we will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Amen, amen, and amen. So that is the 23rd Psalm. Thank you so much for typing amen. Thank you. Thank you for typing amen. All right, so we're going to keep it moving, and we're going, good morning, Jessica. We're going to move into our affirmations. Yes, so you can find them right here in the front of the Bold Moves manual. This is what we're using currently. So if you want a copy of this book to follow along with us, you're going to message me the word book. Okay? Going to message me the word book. The updated version of the affirmations, you can find them in my new book, Leadership Cheat Code. Again, if you want a copy of it, you're going to send me a message. Okay? You're going to send me a message and I'll tell you how to get it. So the affirmations are here. Okay, if you want a copy of the new book, Leadership Cheat Code, send me a message. That's going to be the next one that we go into. So we're working our way through the Bold Moves manual right now. Okay, get both of them. All right, so here we go. Let's get into the affirmations. Let's do that. Let's walk through the affirmations. I'm going to read through them. You're going to repeat them to yourself, and then you're going to type in the comments, I agree with that. Thank you, Leah, for sharing. Thank you. All right, so here we go. I am capable. I am responsible. I am grateful. I am focused on growth. I control my attitude. I am authentically me everywhere I go. I am worthy of God's best for me. I am patient with myself. I am patient with others. I have compassion for myself, and I have compassion for others. I embrace positive thinking. I welcome abundance and prosperity into my life. I am courageous and I have peace. I forgive myself and I forgive others. My spirit is renewed. My mind is free. I have a success mindset. I have a clear vision. I am a discipline builder. I am accountable to my goals. I am innovative. I am influential. I am a winner. I am healed and whole. Today I choose peace. Today I choose joy. Today I choose faith. And today I choose to flourish. I give myself permission to be successful. I give myself permission to take up space. I give myself permission to live my dreams. I give myself permission to win. I am a visionary. I see beyond my present. I think beyond limitations. I create the future. Nothing is impossible for me. Nothing is impossible for me. I can have it. I can build it. I can become it. I can overcome it. I can go there. I can write it. I can launch it. Yes, I can start over and still win. Nothing is impossible for me. Good morning, Lexi. Yes, I'm feeling a little better today. I am. All right. I want you to stay right there. Nothing is impossible for me. I can have it. I can build it. I can become it. I can overcome it. And I'm assuming that Morning Glory is agreeing with everything that I just said, because she's just trying to speak over me. She's just trying to speak over me. I was pulling up a recap yesterday, or a replay, and all I could hear is Morning Glory in the background as I'm talking. She's just going off this morning. I don't know what that's about. Yes, nothing is impossible for me, Jean. Nothing is impossible for me. I can have it. I can build it. I can become it. I can overcome it. I can start over and still win. I can heal. I can own it. I can go there. Nothing is impossible for me. Nothing is impossible for me. All right, awesome. Let's keep it moving. Yeah, she's happy today. Very happy. I guess the weather is about to get really good now. Hopefully. Because it's like one day you can wear a sundress. The next day you got to be in your thick coat. So maybe all of that singing is her indication that the weather is about to get good. Hey, Kratos. Good morning. How are you? How you doing? All right, let's get into some announcements. Let's do that. Good morning, Fortitude. How are you? How you doing? Let's get into some announcements really quickly. So here are the need to knows. For those of you who are new here, or maybe you came in late, you did not hear me introduce myself as a master life coach and mentor. With that, I do have a coaching community. I have a mentorship program. And for those of you who are interested in becoming a life coach, you want to start your coaching business, I do have a program, a training on that as well. So if you're looking for mentorship and coaching, you're going to send me a message with the word mentor. Okay? Send me a message with the word mentor. For those of you who want to get into coaching, you want to start coaching, you know you have a message, you know you have a call on your life, you know there's a group of people out there that you need to serve with your story, with your message. I need you to message me the word coaching, okay? So mentorship, for those of you who need a mentor or a coach. For those of you who want to start your coaching business, you're going to message me the word coach, okay? If you have any questions at all, you can always see the link in my bio to read up on the services that I offer, or you can always send me a message and I'll be happy to answer any questions that you have. All right? Don't feel intimidated at all. I'm realizing that is an issue here in the social media space. And somebody just typed, are you a real person? Yes, I am. Flesh and blood. I'm real. Okay? I'm very real. I know they're doing such a good job with AI right now, but I'm very real. So if you have any questions for me, send me a message. Whether you're looking for a coach or a mentor, or you want to start as a coach, you want to start to build your platform as a coach, you're going to send me a message Ask any questions that you have, and I'll be happy to answer. Or you could go to the link in my bio and read up on the services that I offer. Now, for those of you who are saying, oh, what is synchronistic? I was thinking about, you were thinking about it? I would like to speak English fluently in 6 months. Okay, if you're really serious about that, send me a message and I'll get you connected to the English teacher. Because a lot of times we throw things out there that we're not serious about. So if you're serious about it, send me a message. Let me see, what's your name? What's your tag? Kratos, send me a message if you're serious about that, because you put a date on it. That's different. That's different from the others that just come on and say, I want to learn English. You put a date on it, and that tells me that there's some level of seriousness to it. Okay? When we put a goal out there or we write a goal, it's not enough to say, I want money. You got to be specific. What amount of money? When do you need it by? What are you willing to do to get this money? Okay? So I applaud you for putting a date on it. If you are real, you're a nice person. Oh, thank you. If I'm real, I'm very real. My friend, I'm very real. Okay, so for the person that said something about learning English, just send me a message with the word English. I'll get you into the English class, okay? All right, awesome. All right, so where are we? So for those of you who are saying that you do need a coach, you do need a mentor, but you do not have the funds for it, also on the link in my bio is a money plan. It is a free resource. It's a free resource. 10 ways to fund your personal development. So what you're going to do is download that free resource. You're going to work those ideas, and then you're going to come on back and invest in yourself. Okay? So download the money plan. Hey, Xtor, how are you? Good morning, Maverick. So you're going to download the money plan. You're going to work those ideas, and then you're going to come on back and invest in yourself. So it's called the money plan. It's on the link in my bio. Okay, it's on the link in my bio. You're going to download it, work those ideas, and then come on back and invest in yourself. What do you mean? How do we speak about today? I'm not sure what you're trying to say, Joshua. Retype your question, because that's not clear. Okay? Retype your question. It's not clear. And I'm trying not to assume what you all are saying, because that comment yesterday, that person telling me that I have to be married to work in the community or impact the community, like, and I told him to message me the clarification, because that was just so left field. It's like, what? You're telling me that if you're single, you can't make an impact in the world? Like, that just threw me out the window. What is the topic? What is the topic he means? Are you sure that's what he meant to say? All right, let's get into the topic for today. Let's do that. Okay, what are we learning today? Here it is. Here it is, my friend. Here's what we're learning today. And thank you for asking. Thank you for asking. I didn't get it right. I think I did. But I got it right. Oh, yeah, I did. Okay. You're already making an impact. Thank you. Thank you. I am. So whether you are married or not, the Lord has given you an assignment and given you a message. Go out there and do it. Go out there and do it. And for someone like me, and I'll share this with you all, with the ladies on here. Okay, guys, you can just listen in for a minute. Okay, you can listen in for a minute while I have a conversation with the ladies. Like, I cannot wait to be married, which I was married already. I cannot wait to be married again, to make the impact that God has assigned me to do, right? Because here's the thing, with a woman like me, in the position that I am in, not everybody's going to approach me because of my level of success, because of my level of confidence, right? So if I sit down and wait on these gentlemen that are afraid to approach me, I'll never get anything done, right? I'll never get anything done. So I'll work the plans that the Lord has for me until it is time. So for my uber successful ladies out there, don't wait until you're married to do the work that you have to do, because you get to a certain level of success as a female that guys are afraid to approach you, right? You get to that level of self-confidence that men are afraid to approach you. And I can't sit back and wait for them to find their mojo to approach me, right? I can't wait on that before I start making impact. I can't wait on that. I'm going to go out here and do what I got to do and get things done, whether I'm married or not. I'm going to go out here and get things done. Right? So for my ladies, you got to understand that it comes with the territory. So don't be the one that's sitting down and saying, oh my God, something must be wrong with me. And I heard some TikTok some while ago of somebody saying, oh, ladies, don't get too successful because nobody's going to want to marry you and nobody's going to. Forget that. Be all you can be, ladies. Okay? And do all that the Lord has called you to do. When the right one come along, he won't be afraid. He won't be afraid to approach you. Okay? He won't be afraid to approach you. So, I will not sit down and cover my gifting because I'm not married. Same thing they do on my ministry page, telling me to be quiet and let my husband speak. I shouldn't be teaching. No. Right? There's so many men, and I'm not bashing men at all. I'm not. But there is a level of fear that some men carry that women don't carry that. I'm going to go out there. I'm going to do what I got to do. Okay? So if the Lord sees that there are ready, willing, and capable women that are not afraid, he's going to send them. He's going to send you, ladies. He's going to send you. So don't let anybody tell you, oh, you need to be married before you can do this. You need to, the man is supposed to talk and you're not. No. God needs bold people that are willing to stand up and speak for him. And if there's not enough men to do that, he's going to send women who are not afraid. Okay? Okay? All right. Okay. I hope that helped somebody. But again, I'm at the level of my life. I mean, I have everything that I need. And there are some men that don't know how to approach that. How there's some men that don't know how to care for a woman that has everything, the career, the business, the organization. There are some men that don't know what to do with that. Okay, so the person that's telling me I shouldn't be impacting because I'm not married, maybe your assignment should be to train and develop men who knows how to lead a woman, a strong woman. I think that should be your assignment, right? You should start a program, an organization or something like that that teaches men how to lead a strong woman, a woman that has it all, the career, the finances, all of it. I think that should be your, and not in a negative sense where you're going to tell them, oh, control the woman, because that's not going to work. That's not going to work. But again, I think that should be the assignment instead of telling me to be quiet until I get married. That is the wrong approach, my friend. I think your energy would be better spent teaching men how to care for a strong woman. Right? I think your energy would be better spent there. If you're here, if you came back this morning, the person that told me yesterday that I should not teach because I'm not married, your energy is better spent teaching men how to care for a strong woman, right? God can use anyone, even the rock. Yeah, yes, absolutely. And I will not let the rocks cry out for me. God has given me a message, given me a testimony, so I'm going to use my mouth. Yep, I'm going to use my brain, okay? I'm going to do that and not wait on a life partner to activate my brain. Sounds funny saying it, but I can't wait on a life partner to activate my brain. I can't do that. I can't wait on a life partner to activate my gifting, they should complement it and help it to improve, right? But if you're sitting around waiting, which the word of the day is permission, that's what we're going to talk about today. Permission, that you need to give yourself permission and stop waiting on somebody else, right? So that's the word of the day, permission. Let's go right into it because we'll get lost in that conversation this morning. So the word of the day is permission. We're on page 136 and 137. Okay, permission. We're on page 136 and 137 today. So let's give ourselves permission. I know that not every male have the ideology that women should be quiet. But for those who do, I think that your energy is better spent doing something else. Okay? Because especially in the day and age that we live in, that you're not going to stop us from coming forth and speaking. Okay? First of all, I pay this internet bill that I'm on. I paid for all of these electronic devices that I'm using. I pay for them myself. I don't owe nobody. So you cannot stop the women that are coming forth right now. Okay? You cannot stop the women who are sick and tired of waiting for somebody else to do it and nobody's doing it. And the Lord is calling them forward and saying, hey, you go do it. Right? You go do it. Okay? All right? And I'll share biblically with you all, even though the baton was passed to another male, but it's a principle behind it. What's his name? Abraham was not the first one that was called to the promised land. He wasn't. His dad was, Terah. His father was the first one called to go to the promised land, but he got stuck. He got crippled because of a life experience. And God was like, okay, Abram, you're next. Let me pass the baton to you and you go. Okay? So if God has been calling men to lead and do what they got to do, and some of them are not in position, they're not bold enough to stand up and do what God has called them to do. If there's a woman to do it, he's going to tap them and say, hey, you go do it. Go do it. Okay? All right? Jael won the battle and not Barak. Barak was the military leader. But the prophetess Deborah told him, a woman is going to win this battle, not you. He was a leader of the army and they had to go into battle. And the prophetess Deborah told Barak, a woman is going to win this. You want me to go with you? Right? Because they wouldn't go without her. They wouldn't go without her. She wasn't talking about herself. She said to Barak, a woman is going to win this battle, not you, the male figure, the military head. It's not you. It's going to be in the hands of a woman. And Jael did that thing. So for all my Jaels out there, get up, rise up, get your weapon in hand and show up to the battlefield. Okay? All right? Because society would have it that Barak claimed the victory, but it wasn't him. And I don't mean to preach on here, but I want to help somebody. Okay? All right? It wasn't him. The enemy got away. The head of the military force that they were fighting, he got away. And guess whose way he went to? Jael. And Jael had to do the thing. Okay? All right. I hope that helped somebody. I hope it helped somebody. But ladies, don't be afraid. And for all the men that really support women coming forward, continue to support us. Okay? Continue to support us, because every time I turn this live stream on, there's at least one person in the comment that thinks that my brain is not supposed to be working, that I shouldn't be talking, I shouldn't be teaching. Okay? And I won't stop. I won't stop. So guys who still support us, thank you all. I truly appreciate you all. Okay? I appreciate you. All right, let's talk about permission. Let's do that. I thank the Lord that he has helped me to feel better today so that I can get on here. Somebody needed to hear that message, and I hope that it helped you. Good morning, Miss Arena. I'm talking about your favorite word today. I got your favorite word today, so let's get into it. So we're on page 136, 137 of the Bold Moves Manual. We're talking about permission. Yes, permission. Yes, yes, yes. I know that is your favorite word. So here's a definition that I went with. It is the authorization or approval to act. Authorization or approval to act. Permission unlocks the power to succeed. Now, many people are waiting on somebody or someone to grant them permission to pursue their dreams, to step into leadership, to pursue their goals, or to break from traditional limitations. But here's the truth. The only permission you need is the one that you give yourself. Yep, the one that you give yourself. That's what you need today. Okay? And I've found that many of us are living lives waiting for approval from others instead of stepping boldly in our purpose, in our calling, in the assignment that we know. We know that is something that I need to do. That is something that I was made to do. But we're waiting for approval. And I know that society has trained us to wait for approval. I know society has done that. I know, because if you think about a child looks to a parent for permission to play. An employee looks to a boss for permission to make decision. A student looks to a teacher for permission to speak. So yes, society has trained us in that way. But as an adult in your own life, as a leader, as a dreamer, you must recognize that your life is not on hold until somebody says, yes, you can do that. Yes, you can go there. Yes, you can do that, right? You're not waiting on that. And you all know that everything that I teach from experience. Good morning, Lady Lux, how are you? And I'll share this with you, and I'm sure the person is going to watch this live at some point, and they'll hear the story, but I'll tell you this. I got an invitation at one point. Somebody wanted me to be a part of their event, right? And this is not a lesson to rebel against anybody, okay? It's not a lesson to rebel, so don't take it that way. I just want you to be able to evaluate the entire situation. So what I'm about to say is not a lesson for you to rebel against counsel, the counsel that you may have. Good morning, Coach. How are you? Good morning, Carol. So this is not at all a lesson to rebel. But I remember I got an invitation. I got this invitation about 8 months ahead of the event. Okay? And the person that I was looking to for permission to go do this thing, they said, okay, let me pray about it. That's what the person said to me, okay? They said, let me pray about it. And up to this day, the person never got back to me. Never gave me approval, never gave me explanation, never said anything. There was no follow-up, so I did not participate in that event. I didn't. Now, that wasn't just the only situation, so I don't want you to take one event and judge a whole situation, but that wasn't the only one for me. So I had to come to the realization that the level of growth that I'm going to experience, if I continue on this path, is going to be totally dependent on this person. And can I afford that? So these are the questions that I want you to ask yourself, right? These are the questions that I want you to ask yourself. Can I afford for my entire destiny to be determined by this individual that never follow-ups, never get back to you on whatever approval you need? So you got to ask yourself that question, okay? Now, I really wanted to do this thing, right? And it was somebody that I knew for a while, and we were building a connection. But I turned over my agency to somebody else to say, can I go? Can I do this? And they never gave me the approval, and I never went. God knows what door could have opened up for me, or what opportunity was waiting for me there. I don't know, because I didn't get to go. So for those of you who you live a life where you have to ask somebody else for permission, And this is not like a husband and wife situation. Now, that is total different territory. So I won't give you advice on that, right? But if you have like external counsel that you seek before you do things, I would say make sure that you're tracking, you're evaluating to see if this is going to limit my growth, right? Or if it's helping me. Okay, so this is not a lesson for you to rebel against counsel, because counsel is good, but I want you to be able to evaluate, like, is this helping me or hurting me? Is this holding me back or helping me to propel forward? Okay, all right, so I really want you to think about that. So let's get back into the notes. Now, your dream, your purpose, your calling, none of these things require external approval. God already gave you the gift. Because if you're operating in your gift, and yes, sometimes we can get big-headed and lose our way, but if you do the foundational and the internal work, most of the time that won't happen. Okay? I see some, this is not to cast judgment. Somebody, a big name person now is in trouble for something that they did. And this is why my prayer is always, Lord, keep me humble, keep my heart pure, because I don't want to get this level of success and then I lose myself. No, I don't want that. But again, you also have to recognize when God has given you a gift and he's calling you to use that gift. Okay? He's calling you to use your strategies that you know, that life experience has taught you. You don't need external approval to step into that. Okay? You don't. Now, you may be wondering, if permission is so powerful, why do so many people struggle to walk in it? Here are some major barriers that I found. Some major barriers. Number one is fear of judgment. Many people hesitate to step forward because they are afraid of what others will say. What do they say? The 10 most dangerous word in the English language is, what will they say? What will they think about me? 10 most dangerous words. What will they say? What will they think about me? 10 most dangerous words in the English language. Fear of judgment. Fear of judgment. A lot of people hesitate. What if they don't support me? These are the things that your mind goes into if you're afraid of judgment. What if they don't support me? What if it fails and they laugh at me? Listen, the fact that you're not trying it, they're already laughing at you. I'll tell you that. They're laughing. Oh, they got this gift and this skill and they're just sitting on it. I'm telling you from experience. I'm telling you from experience. There are people who think that, okay, because I do business, I'm not supposed to be doing nursing. So I know when I put like nursing content out, like they laugh. Oh, they're not stepping into entrepreneurship. They're not. That is between me and God. Okay? I'm building my business and keeping my career, but that is between me and God. So I know there are people that laugh, but you have to build up this tough skin, like, it's okay, let them laugh, because my life is going to show proof. Okay? That's where your focus should be. The results that you're going to produce, because they're going to laugh. People will laugh, whether you try or not. Somebody is going to laugh, whether you try or not. So when you find yourself spiraling, like, what if they don't support me? What if it fails and they laugh? What if I'm not good enough? I want you to remember, people always have an opinion. Okay? They will always have an opinion. Now, the fear of judgment is a prison without walls, so you do not want to be in that space. That's right, Barry. Absolutely. Absolutely. My grandmother would say, the barrel with nothing inside of it is the one that makes the most noise, right? Now, the only thing keeping you inside of those walls that you put yourself in is your own hesitation to move forward. Because again, people are always going to have an opinion of you, whatever you're doing. Even if it's a good thing, people are always going to have an opinion. But their approval is not your permission slip. And you cannot give them that level of authority over you. Okay? All right? Because what would you do if you desire, and here's the danger in waiting for permission. Okay, if you desire that, okay, I want to grow higher and become more than what this individual has settled with. Do you think they're going to give you the approval to go higher and do more? If it's somebody that is unhealed, right? If it's somebody that is unhealed, how can I move forward coming from a toxic workplace? How can I move forward? Move forward into a new job? You shake it off. You let it go. This is a fresh canvas, my friend. That's it. If you're moving on, moving forward from a toxic workplace, you have a new slate, a brand new slate. I would tell you, Serenity, the first thing you need to do is, okay, what do I want my experience to be at this new place? What do I want my experience to be at this new place? And you're deciding based on what you're able to control, which is usually yourself. Okay? You have a fresh canvas, my friend, if you're moving on to a new place. So start to visualize, what do I want to experience at this new place? And remember, you can only control you. So yes, we know things are going to fall apart. Yes, there are going to be people with their own problems and they're bringing it to the workplace. But will I let that affect me? No. I'm a master of zoning you out so you don't interrupt my mental space. I have mastered that skill, and I hope that you can do that as well. Okay? For any of you that works in a space where you have to see coworkers all the time, right? That's not my reality. I probably know 2 or 3 people that works with my organization because that's not my reality, right? How my work is set up. Okay? But for those of you who have to go to a job where you see people all the time, you need to master the art of zoning people out so they don't affect your mental health. All right? All right? So Serenity, you have a blank slate. You can decide now what you want this new job, what you want your experience to be there. So visualize, what do you want your days to go like? What do you want it to look like and feel like? And make the decision that this is what my experience is going to be. I'm not going to let anybody throw me off. Okay? So make that decision. I built a strong personality because of coaching. Awesome. Yes, it helps. It does. Tell myself I won't allow anyone to cause you to lose your peace. Absolutely. You have to protect your peace. It is up to you. It is up to you. Okay? So if you know that you're very welcome. If you know, like in Serenity's case, she's coming from a toxic environment. So I know that you have recognized toxic traits that you don't want to be a part of, you don't want to be involved in. So when you move to this new space, you decide what you want your experience to be. And as soon as you spot those toxicity, pull back. Learn to zone people out so they don't impact your mental health. Okay? All right? All right. Great. Hey, are you doing that? I'm not sure what your question is. Retype it. It's so hard when people are miserable. Misery loves company. Yes, they do. And they will drag you into it. And again, a lot of these things stem from issues that they have at home. I know somebody that walked away from a 6-figure job. And I know sometimes it gets to the point where you have to make the decision to leave, right? You have to make the decision to leave. But you have to, especially if it's something that you've been praying for a very long time, the enemy is going to try to get you out of it, right? You've been praying for a specific income bracket, a specific type of job setup. You've been praying for it and you get it. And now somebody on the job is just in your back, on your back all the time. There are some skills, some, what do we call them in HR? Some soft skills that you're going to have to learn to master. Okay? Okay? Because I promise you this person will get tired. They will get tired, but you have to outlast this thing and make sure that you protect your mental health. Okay? All right. I know misery likes company and people will bring their issues from home and take it to the job. But there's some skills that you're going to have to master to maintain your peace of mind. Okay? you're going to have to master to maintain your peace of mind. All right, let's keep it going. Where are we? Okay, so the first issue is fear of judgment. The second one is self-doubt. Some neighbors unfortunately have to protect my personal space. Yeah, it's up to you. It's up to you. So the next one is self-doubt. So I find that a lot of individuals disqualify themselves before they even start, before they even try. Whatever the thing is, they'll say, oh no, I'm not smart enough. I don't have enough experience. How about you try? Okay? How about you try? Someone else is already doing it and they're doing it better. No, I want you to try. Give yourself permission to try. Because if all you're saying, I'm not good enough, I don't have enough experience, someone else is already doing it better, those are sure indicators that you're struggling with self-doubt. And you can't get ahead if you keep saying these things. You can't get ahead. You can't get ahead. And let's stick with the job example. Somebody probably wants to give you a promotion, but because you keep using these words, oh, I'm not good enough, and a project comes up and they want you to work on it, you start making excuse. I don't think I have enough experience for that. No, I think this person will do it better. Can you ask that one? Can you keep handing off these projects? And that is why the promotion is missing you. The promotion is missing you because of what you keep saying. Oh, I'm not good enough. And even if here's the crazy thing about how our consciousness works, even if you didn't say it out loud, you thought it and it kept repeating in your head, oh, I'm not smart enough for this. Why do they want me on this project? I'm not smart enough for this. I don't have enough experience. You keep saying that thing internally, it's going to come out in your action and you're going to miss the boat the next time promotion goes around. Yep. So for the person that keeps saying these things in your head, every time an opportunity comes up, they call on you and say, hey, can you work this project? Can you work on this case? Can you work on this file? And you start thinking in your head, I'm not smart enough. I don't have enough experience to do this, right? Somebody else could do it. This one just did it the other day and they did it perfect. I can't do it like them. If those are the stories that you're telling yourself, it's going to come up in your work. It's going to show in your work. And that is going to prevent you from getting ahead. So let's flip the script. As of today, the next time they call on you and say, hey, we need you on this project. Okay, just sticking with the job example, right? The next time they call you and say, okay, we need you on this project, you're going to flip the script. Instead of saying, I don't have enough experience, you're going to start saying, what do I already have? What do I already have that I can contribute to this thing and make it as best as possible? What can I offer? What do I already have? Stop discounting yourself. Okay? Stop discounting yourself. Do you have passion to do the thing? Do you have passion? Do you have vision? You can see it beyond what it is right now. Do you have vision around the thing? Is there willingness to learn, which is a very big thing? Is there willingness to learn? Doesn't matter if you've never worked on this project before. Even if it's way out of your comfort zone, do you have the willingness to learn about this thing? And if your answer is yes, guess what? You have enough to start. You have enough to start. So do not, the next time the opportunity comes around, do not discount yourself. Do not play that story in your head of not being enough, not having enough experience, and somebody else is already doing it and doing it well. Don't do that to yourself. Okay? Don't do that to yourself. I want you to give yourself permission to try. I have passion. I'm willing to learn. I have vision. I can see it beyond what it is right now. Okay? And that is good enough to start with. That right there is good enough to start with. I am willing to learn. I am open. If I hit a point in the road where I'm not sure, I will look up the information. I'll do the necessary research, right? Because your promotion could be hanging on this thing. The bonus, the increase that you're looking for, it could be hanging on this thing. But you just got to challenge yourself and push through. Okay? You just got to give yourself permission to take it on, challenge yourself to go to the next level. All right? And here's the next thing. that I've seen. People waiting for perfect moments. Oh, when the time is right. When the time is right. When the time is right, I'll start. When the time is right, I'll do it. When the time is right, I'll apply for it. A lot of people do this. And this is a cop out to not get started. That's what it is. It's a cop out to not get started. So some will say, oh, I'll wait until I have more money. As I told y'all all the time, that Jim Rohn says it's never a money problem, it's an idea problem. Okay? So none of us have money problem. We have idea problem. We can't figure out an idea that will bring the money. So if you're saying, oh, I'll wait until I have more money, that day's not going to come. Okay? If you're saying, I'll wait until I have more time, there is only 24 hours in the day. And if you're saying, I'll wait until I have more connection, people connect to people who are moving. I'll share that secret with you right now. People will connect to people who are moving. If you're stagnant, sitting there and saying, oh, I'm not doing this until I get more connection, nobody's going to connect to you because you're stagnant. And nobody wants dead weight in this season. Nobody wants dead weight in the season. So stop saying, I'll wait until I get more connection. Move now. Go now. Okay? People help people that are moving. All right? So success does not happen in a wait. It doesn't. It comes from you starting, you moving. You moving. The perfect moment isn't coming. The perfect moment is when you decide that, okay, I'm going to move. I'm going to go. I'm going to build. I'm going to start. That right there is the perfect moment. So if you find yourself saying, oh, I'll go when the perfect moment comes. No, the perfect moment is when you decide, let's build. Let's start build. Let's start today. Let's go. Let's investigate. Let's do research. Let's look it up. Okay? Now, here's how you're going to give yourself permission. And my alarm is about to go off. Good morning, Javi. How are you? That's right, Barry. That's right. Just do it. Isn't that what Nike says? Just do it. Just do it. Stop waiting. Now, here's how you're going to give yourself permission. Now that we know what stops it, here are 3 steps to unlock the power of self-permission. 3 steps to unlock the power of self-permission. For those of you who are just coming in, we're reading from the Bold Moves Manual, page 136 and 37. We're talking about permission. So this is the Bold Moves Manual. If you want to get all the notes, so just in case I have to skip any of the notes because my alarm is about to go off right now. Okay, so you can get the book. You're going to message me the word book, and I'll send you the details how to get your copy. So we're on page 136 and 137 today. So here is how you're going to unlock the power of self-permission. Number 1, you're going to decide that you're worthy. Okay, how to get it here in Africa. John, send me a message. Send me a message, John, and I'll tell you how to get it in Africa. Send me a message. Okay? All of you whose country is not on the shipping list, send me a message and I'll tell you how to get your copy. Okay? All right, so number 1, you have to decide that you're worthy. Everything changes the moment you decide, I am enough. I am worthy. I deserve success and everything that comes with success. Things change when you get to that realization and that acceptance that I am enough and I deserve everything that comes with success. The new connections, the new opportunities, the new rooms, the seat at the table. I deserve all of it. Everything that comes with success, I deserve it. I deserve it. So that's step number 1 to self-permission. I am worthy of good things. Okay? I am worthy of good things. I'm worthy of great opportunities. I'm worthy of living the most beautiful life ever. I am worthy. Opportunities. I'm worthy of living the most beautiful life ever. I am worthy. Okay, and it's time to go. If I have to skip through anything, get the book. Okay, get the book. All right, so number 1, you have to decide that you're worthy. You don't need more validation. You don't need everyone to agree with you because a lot of people won't. They won't. The day that you give yourself a complete yes, that you're going to bet on you, that you're going to build you, that you're going to do more for you, a lot of people will fall off because they like the broken version of you that puts you last. And it's sad to say that, but it is such a fact. There are a lot of people that will not agree with you choosing you, and on your success journey, that is just something that you're going to have to be okay with. The moment you decide to choose you, to build you and do more for you, a lot of people are going to fall off. Okay, good morning, Jasmine. Good morning. So you don't need everyone to agree with you and what God has put in your heart for you to work on and become. Okay, you don't need to have all the answers, because you won't have it all figured out when you just get started. But if you will continue to move, you will learn new things about yourself, new things about what it is that you're doing. All you need to do is believe in the vision that God has placed in your heart and move on that. Okay, so the first step is to decide that you're worthy. Good morning, Katrina. How are you? The first step is to decide that you're worthy. The second step is to take one bold action each day and commit to it. Okay, take one bold action and commit to it. It may feel uncomfortable when you're doing this bold thing because it's outside of your comfort zone, but believe in yourself and move anyway. Go with it. Go with it. All right? Give yourself permission. And giving yourself permission is not just about thinking, because you'll keep saying, oh, I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about going back to school. I'm thinking about the career. I'm thinking about the business. You're welcome, my friend. It's not, giving yourself permission is not about thinking. It's about doing. So stop saying, well, I was thinking about that. I was thinking about doing this. I was thinking about going there. I was thinking about connecting to them. Giving yourself permission is not a think tank. It's an action tank. So move, go, actually do it. Test it out. See what's behind door number 1. See what's behind door number 2. Okay? All right? If you want to start the business, go register the business. If you want to write the book, write the book. Go write a page. Get the title and write the first page. You want to launch that podcast that you've been thinking about for 5 years now? Give yourself permission and go record the first episode. Yes, you got to make decisions. That's what it comes down to. Make the decision and move on it. That's what it comes down to, Lee Lion. Make the decision. Okay? And it doesn't have to be perfect. When you first start, it's not going to be perfect. Just start. Just do it. Okay? The next thing, speak over yourself daily. Speak over yourself daily. I say this all the time, but it's that powerful that I have to reiterate it. Your words are powerful. So instead of waiting on someone else to affirm you, you're going to affirm yourself. Okay? And I teach you this every morning. We say it. I give myself permission to be successful. I give myself permission to take up space. And that is a really big one. And remember that taking up space means that you're going to do everything that you were created to do. Don't let anybody keep you in a box. And you don't keep yourself in a box, because sometimes it's not external forces. It's our internal forces that's working against us. Okay? So you're going to become everything that you were created to be. Okay? You're going to become all of it. So you're going to stop always sitting in the background with your face covered, right? You're going to stop always handing off the projects and the opportunity to someone else. No, take up space. This is your time. This is your turn. It's now. You've been praying for it. You've been praying for it, right? And that is why you don't just pray for the blessing. You got to pray for the courage to accept it. And you need to pray for the discipline to maintain it. They don't teach that stuff, but it's necessary. Don't just pray for the opportunity. Pray for the courage to accept it, and pray for the discipline to keep it in any area of your life. Not just job, in relationship. A lot of people pray, Lord, I need a partner. Lord, I need a partner. Are you praying for discipline to keep that partner? Are you? Are you praying for courage to accept when the time comes? All right? Thank you, my friend Mental. Okay? You've been praying for it. So be bold enough to accept it and be disciplined enough to keep it. Okay? All right, so you're going to affirm yourself. So those are the 3 steps. I got to cut it off there because my time is gone. If you want to get the rest of the notes, you can find it in the Bold Moves manual. Message me the word book, and I'll tell you how to get your copy. Okay, so we were on page 136 and 137 today, talking about permission. Give yourself permission to start, to go, to do, to build, to move. Give yourself permission. Give yourself permission, because the person that you're waiting on to give you permission, they may not want to grow. They may not be interested in growing, so they won't give you approval. Okay? All right. Let's make some declarations and then I've got to go. This has been a great week. Thank you all so much for sticking in there with me. So let's make some declarations, then I've got to go. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. So we know that life and death lies in the power of the tongue. So we're very intentional about decreeing all powerful things over our lives. And with that, I'm going to make some declarations for all of us, and you're going to type in the comments, I agree with that. Okay? So here we go. I'm going to decree for all of us, and you're going to type, I agree with that. So here we go. I decree that the Lord is blessing us and keeping us in all our ways. I decree that his face and his favor is shining upon us and giving us peace. I decree that we're healthy and strong in body, mind, and spirit. I decree that we're well balanced in every area of our lives. I decree that we're blessed coming and going. I decree that our storehouse, our savings, our checking, our investment accounts are blessed with abundance and overflow. I decree that we're blessed with clear direction and a disciplined life. I decree that the rain of abundance, favor, and goodness is falling on us. I decree that we're blessed with success, with prosperity and provision. I decree that we walk today in faith and expectancy with results. I decree that we're empowered to prosper in our walk with the Lord. I decree that God's grace is giving us speed and acceleration in all that we do. I decree that things of great value is coming our way today. I decree that the Lord is amplifying our voices and perfecting our gifts. I decree that God is connecting us to great men and giving us strategic kingdom opportunities. I decree that we are victorious in life. And that is how we program a productive and a successful day. So now our mindset and our intentions are set for today, and we understand that anything is possible when you have the right mindset and the will to do what you say you're going to do. Give yourself permission today. Take a bold step. Act on that goal. Okay? Don't wait for somebody to say yes, go, do. Give yourself permission. All right, take the day on with faith and expectancy. Expect good things. Expect answered prayers. Hey, Lilia. Expect increase. All right, anything is possible when you have the right mindset and the will to do what you say you're going to do. Again, for those of you who want to work with me, you're going to send me a message. If you have any questions about my books, you're going to send me a message with the word book, and I will tell you how to get your copy. For those of you who join me on Sunday mornings, I will be on my ministry page this coming Sunday morning at 7 a.m. For the rest of you, I will see you back here on Monday morning at 6:30 a.m. Eastern Time. All right. Thanks, Liz. Thank you so much. Thank you for all your prayers. Thank you. I appreciate you all. All right. Have an amazing day. I'll see some on Sunday. The rest